that'll bud into. I'd love to see a softball tournament or a little league tournament that
Yes.
day. Me and you discussed like a beauty pageant thing with Miss 4th of July being
Yes.
out there. So I'd really love for all that to come back, and some of it was here in the past. But we're just going to start it this year with the concert and see how it moves forward. We got to make sure that we can get through this year and get
That's right.
and have 4th of
That
July
is
next
correct.
year.
That is correct.
Before we think about any more sort of activities that we might be able to do.
Well, Brian, in the past, I know you all have had vendors out there. Are you opening up for vendors this year?
If a vendor is interested, we would definitely love to have them. So types of vendors would be interested in were like bounce houses, those big blow-up slides.
Yes.
I mean, any of those things that generate interest would be great. If there is a vendor that's interested in doing that, or even somebody that wants to sell popcorn and funnel cakes,
Right.
those type of things, yeah, absolutely, we welcome any vendors like that.
Well, at the end, when we give your contact information out, vendors can catch that then so they can go ahead and start signing up. Is there a need for volunteers at this event?
Generally, the Exchange Club provides all the manpower. Now, we have discussed this year with the Rotary Club, who meets at the same time we do, and that's just your local business owners in town. They have a group that they get together. We've discussed with them if there is a need for additional manpower, they're going to provide it. But we've got a 35-member club, so generally we provide all the manpower needed because the fireworks vendor, the people that provide the fireworks, they handle all that. Matt this year, if that were to take place, is going to handle the concert. So we're really just there to make sure everything functions correctly. Now, in the past, we've done like a trivia inside the stadium, stuff like that. So we will have some people that do those kind of things.
Right,
but
right.
generally, we handle the manpower, unless, of course, you wanted to join the Exchange Club.
Well, that's a that's a good question. You know, if someone did want to join, are you taking members?
Always
taking
taking
members.
new members at the Exchange Club. It's
What's the process?
Wonderful organization. You actually can come check us out. Any Thursday. We meet every single Thursday, except for maybe around Christmas. We generally take a couple Thursdays off during Christmas, but every Thursday we meet between 12 and 1 at the golf club. And all you would need to do is just come by and sit in on a meeting with us if it sounded like something you'd be interested in. Which I don't know why I wouldn't be. If you love children, you love the Exchange Club. So sit in, see if it's something that you might be interested in, and then talk to us. And we have an application, but generally, if you apply and you're somebody that's going to participate, because it's a working organization.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of people that come in just to sit back and say, "Hey, I'm in Exchange Club." We force you to get out and work. And, a lot of times it's just going out and asking for money.
Well, that's what service organizations are all about. When you join, it's more than just a lunch. You got to put some sweat equity into it.
That's right.
Well, before you leave today, we want to set the record straight just to let everyone know through conversation, there will be a 4th of July Freedom Fest this year. This year. Now, going forward, in the years to come, it's going to depend on the type sponsorships and a level of commitment from the community to help the Exchange Club support this event. So once again, let everyone know like the major type donor levels that you need for this event.
Once again, any small businesses, of course, we send out letters and those donations are welcome. But we are looking for a couple major corporate sponsors that'll really commit not only to 1 year, but to the 3-year commitment, because we do have to sign a 3-year contract. So we want somebody that's going to step in. And we know between the city, the county, and these couple major corporate sponsors that the money's going to be there. And the reason being is the Exchange Club does not want to have to dip into the funds that we use to help needy children in the community. The fireworks are a wonderful thing, and the 4th of July is a wonderful thing, but we're not willing to allow a child to go hungry to allow the fireworks to happen.
That's right.
So we want to make sure that the money's going to be there, and so that we don't have to dip into that fund. So if we're going to sign a 3-year commitment, we need to know that those funds are going to be there. Okay.
Well, any other questions, not questions, any other comments that you want to share with the viewers today before we leave?
No, ma'am. I just want to push everybody to get out and get involved. And if you have any questions, you can contact me, or if you want to make a donation, you can certainly contact me. And thank you for having me.
All right. So give us the phone number for the Exchange Club and maybe an email address.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Brian Rumker. I'm a member, and I've been placed in charge of these fireworks. If you want to contact me, you can call my office at 912-384-0266, or you can email me. My initials, BK Rumker, that's BKRUMKER @gmail.com.
All right, Brian, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to take a break, and whenever we come back, we're going to have some closing announcements. Before I leave today, I just want to share some upcoming City of Douglas and community announcements with you. Just want to remind everyone that the Coffee County Historical Society has a temporary exhibit on display at the Heritage Station Museum. It will be on display until May the 13th, and it is entitled Entertainment Coffee Style. And it is a collection of memorabilia from the original cast of Jukebox. So please go by the Heritage Station Museum and support that exhibit. The museum is open on Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 until 2. And while I'm talking about the Heritage Station Museum, I just want to throw this in there also that they're looking for volunteers through the Historical Society, from individuals in the community who can commit to at least 2 to 3 hours a week or a month or every other month even that you could give. Doesn't have to be every week. If you are interested, give our office a call and we'll put you in contact with Ms. Carol Morgan. I don't have her number right here in front of me, but she is the president of the Coffee County Historical Society, but you can call our office at 383-0277. Also, we want to let you know that we are still accepting applications for the Douglas 101 Citizens Academy program. This program is for adults 18 and older who live in or outside the City of Douglas, but that you have an interest in learning how the City of Douglas operate. This is a 10-week session class. Normally the classes will be held one day a week for 2 hours, and as I said, last 10 weeks, and you must be 18 years or older. You will learn about the functions of our mayor and commission as well as each individual city department. If you are interested, we encourage you to go to our website, download the application, and complete it before the February 28th deadline. Also, we want everyone to know that this weekend here in Douglas, our Douglas Coffee County Parks and Recreation Department is hosting the Georgia Parks and Recreation basketball tournament, and it will be held on February the 24th and 5th at Central Square Complex. If you don't have anything to do, go by and support the Recreation Department and cheer on our youth as they participate in this competition. Coming up also at Central Square Complex on February the 22nd, the Georgia Department of Labor, and along with the Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce, is hosting a business job fair. And that will be held on February 27th from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. So come dressed to impress, bring your resume. Over 50 employers will be available that day. Who knows, your job may be waiting for you at the complex. So you can go to the chamber or Georgia Department of Labor website to get more details. The Boys and Girls Club have an event coming up. It's a Mardi Gras event. It's a party with a purpose that will be held this Friday, February 24th, and it will be held at the Atrium, and it's at 7 p.m. It's a formal attire that will include a silent auction, heavy hors d'oeuvres. So if you're interested, give the Boys and Girls Club a call. The state park. Sometimes we don't talk enough about our local state park, which is a beautiful nature wonder here in our community. They have some volunteer work days coming up. One is this weekend, and if you say, well, I'm busy this weekend, I can't do it, there's another one coming up on March the 18th. And these work days, just the time where they spruce up and do some work in the park. If you love this type of these types of activities, it will be held from 9 to 12. You can give them a call at 384-7082. Also coming up on March the 3rd and the 4th, it is our annual Southern Home Vintage Market that will be held at Center Square Complex. It is organized by a local community person, Miss Joanne Lott, and it's going to feature all types of vintage kitchenware, old yard decor, vintage linen, jewelry, tools, collectible knives, you name it, it's going to be at the show. Doors will open to the public on Friday at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturday, March the 4th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is a $5 early bird admission fee on Friday, and then the rest of the time the admission is $3 a person. Children 12 and under get in free. She's full of vendors this year, but we ask you to bring a pocket full of money or just your time and come on out and browse around and see what you can find at the Southern Home Vintage Market. We also want everyone to know, coming up on March the 4th, the City of Douglas, we have changed our schedule with the community junk drop-offs. That is where we allow residential in homes to bring their junk items that you would normally take to the landfill to the pole yard, which is located adjacent on the side of the post office. We have been having these collection days the third Saturday each month, beginning during the month of March, we're going to the first Saturday. So the next one is coming up on March the 4th. Mark your calendar on March the 4th from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Hey, we're thawing out down here in South Georgia. We didn't have a whole lot of cold weather anyway. But spring is a time to do some spring cleaning around your home. And we just want to remind everyone that the maximum drop-off load is only 2 loads per resident. So if you come in a small size truck and have a little trailer, that may constitute as your 2 loads. But if you have it all on a small size trailer or just a small size pickup truck, or what, you can bring 2 loads. You must provide proof that you live in the city limits of Douglas and that you are a Douglas Utilities customer. Those are the announcements, that I have for this week. We thank you for watching, and we just want to invite everyone to follow us on social media. We have a YouTube page where you can go back and watch our city commission meetings, as well as this show, the Douglas On My Mind Show, the Our Heritage Show, and many other shows that's produced by W&W Video Production for our community viewing pleasure. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, on Facebook. We have many Facebook pages. We have an Instagram page, and I think that's all we have, which keeps us very busy. But our website, by all means, have more detailed information, cityofdouglas.com. You can always visit our website, sign up for Notify Me alerts for our calendars, our news services, job posting, bid announcements, just different things. Anytime we push that news out, you can decide if you want an alert, and then you can customize it. You can decide if you want it by way of email or by way of text messages. So that's our way of trying to connect and engage you in what we're doing, and not to be too pushy, but to let you cater how you want to receive the news from us. So I thank you for watching, and as always, we invite you to keep Douglas on your mind.